in a world full of 9 billion human beings? Or does it feel as if only a few meaning, I don't know, a very small percentage of that 9 billion are truly awakened? You'll know when you're not one of them, and you'll know when you meet one, because they will not be speaking the same language, even though it's in the same linguistic tongue. It will appear as if they are, I don't know, in our human world, nuts. But they're not doing anything wrong in the world. They're not committing harikari, or they're not protesting, they're not conspiring, they're not harming themselves or any others. They're just talking what appears to be nonsense. So why, you see, if you're one of the 9 billion that has not fully awakened, then the question will be burning inside to say, why? You see, why so few? Well, I can only talk on my own experience, or the experience of this body, this mind, this that I am. You have to be, in my case, extremely at the end of your mind's tether. Tether meaning the end of hope, the end of belief, the end of being as that what I think I am. You have to be desperate, truly desperate. Eckhart Tolle will tell you the same thing in front of the mirror, very, very similar awakening. And sitting on a park bench for years, maybe as Eckhart did, myself walking endlessly into the forest with no knowledge of what was, who I was, where I was going, what I was doing. You see, now that's nuts. You see, you're a great candidate for the mental health, the psychologist, the counselor. But all they can find is that you're not harming. You're not harming another being. In fact, you're actually, truly compassionate and kind to all beings. Even them that steal your car, take the car. Your home, take the home. It's only stuff. It's not permanently mine, you see. When this body goes, the car and the house, I won't be like the Egyptians to say, well, mummify me and I'll take them later, It's the end, you see, the end of that relationship between the car and the house. But I'm not here to tell you how not to do it. And I'm not here to tell you how to do it. Because there's a space between the not doing it and the doing it that relieves all fears, all stress, all tensions, all concerns, all worries. You see, in the state of manic depression, manic suicidal tendencies, manic need to get out of whatever was taking place, something gives, you see. Now, most that have tried to self-harm, take their own life, take their own body, and haven't managed, will tell you that the only reason it didn't happen was something intervened, whether it's a physical intervention, a spiritual intervention, a mental intervention, or a godly consciousness intervention. They're all the same, you see. So if your parent or your police officer or your teacher intervenes, they're acting on the will of God. Now, I'm not here to talk about God and what God is, and if God exists, and where it is, how it can be discovered, and all that. That's it. That's the revelation. But at that moment of intervention between not being here and still being here, something gives, but only the desperate, only the real gladiator, the determined to follow through. Not the end of the body, the end of this thought that keeps burdening myself. This thought can be any thought. It doesn't have to be a very godly spiritual thought. It could be the thought of, I am overweight. And everyone keeps telling me I am overweight. And my mind keeps telling me I am overweight. And the TV adverts telling me I am overweight. And every time I apply for something, they're telling me I'm overweight. It's the same thought as I don't fit into this world. I am some freak. And you're not a freak until you become enlightened. Then you're nuts, you see. You're needing self-help. You see, self-help by some sort of intervention. That's where the psychologist intervenes, the mental health department intervenes, the doctor intervenes, the GP, the parents intervene, the friends intervene, the partner intervenes. They're acting on that to say, come on, what the hell is burdening you? And if you're honest, you will say, nothing is burdening me, the body, but the mind. It's absolutely septic towards everything that I do. Now, the speaker has reached that point of, I have been in that position, or I know someone that has been in that position, or I feel as if I'm getting further into that position, or I'm just coming out of that position. But in all positions, whatever the context, whatever the description, whatever the quality, whatever the value, whatever the judgment of that position has to give, you see. You see, even the gladiator, even the most desperate, even those that you think I am pointing at to get to that place where I am absolutely not continuing with this stuff, this life, this mind, this attitude, this quality of life. I'm not proceeding. And that is one side of the dark night of the soul. I can't see anything helping me in this situation. So therefore, there's only one solution. And that appears to be that last resort, that I'll just take my life. But there are two solutions, but they're the same. That solution, this is it. Nothing, no one can save me. I am so depressed, stressed, desperate that I have to do something to get out of this situation. And the other one is nothing I can do. I surrender. I give up. And they're both the same thing. You're surrendering from life, or the mind, or the body, or the thoughts. You're surrendering from the body. And I don't want it anymore. But something says that's okay. It's okay to surrender your body. Never surrender your mind. Never surrender your ego. That's weak. That's weak, you see. Because one thing you'll know is, whatever over the centuries of being a human, not yourself, but humans being here as whatever they have sort of created some sort of, if you don't comply, who cares about you? You see. So there are certain, qualities of human mind that don't absolutely care about you. They don't care one jot about you. So they create this: if you don't comply, you're going to have to die. And if you surrender, that's a weakness. That's the most weakest thing that you can do. And you're told at school, keep trying, keep going, keep doing the tests, keep fighting, keep moving, keep following, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. But the teacher is not telling you, your mind, to keep going. If the teacher's telling your mind to keep going, well, that teacher's nuts, must be enlightened. Because the mind is going to keep going anyway. Whether you're at school or not, you're going to keep learning. You're going to keep learning. In any situation, in every day of your life, your mind keeps learning. It keeps, it keeps programming into certain things and then storing the information and saying that I'll keep that for a rainy day. The teacher's saying to your body, keep going. Your body has to keep going. You cannot not allow your body to keep going. You have to keep going, body. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep meditating. Keep doing everything that we're here to do. So there's not a surrendering of the body. There's a surrendering of the thought, I'm overweight. You know what? Take it away. I'm going to lie down like Ramana Maharshi until this thought disappears. I'm not going to move. I'm going to watch it and I'm going to sit with it because I'm desperate to stop thinking the same thought. Stop thinking the same thoughts. There may be 3 or 4 thoughts. There may be hundreds of thoughts. So to stop thinking the same hundreds of thoughts is one thought. Stop thinking. Deny the thoughts. And suddenly, after so many, I'm not adhering. I'm not responding to that thought anymore. And with no warning, the thinker stops thinking these thoughts and the thoughts just appear on their own. But there's no one to engage with them. There's nothing to take them on board. And this is a crucial time to keep going. You see? Keep surrendering the thought. See, I'm not this. Surrender. It's yours. Take it away. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. When you keep going, that space between this and that space between the thought, I am overweight, I don't fit in, and the next one, I am overweight, I am overweight. That pause. The space between the breath. The space between the thoughts. Not only the thinker dies, the thought dies. Body's still here. Where did the thought go? Where did I go? Instant, what they call non-duality. And then the thoughts, they come in a different disguise. I am non-dual. I like this one. I am non-dual. I want to keep this one. No, let that one pass also. And wait for the next space. How many times does that thought of in between, the coming and the going, this and that, the first thought and the second thought, how many spaces is necessary? How many spaces? Only one space, same space. Each time you fall deeper and deeper. They call it a lucid experience. No, not even close. You see, I've heard of so many speakers speaking about the lucid experience being the same as enlightenment and awakening. Absolutely not true. There's nothing that can touch this pure awareness that one is. Nothing. Even emptiness, even consciousness cannot come close to the truth, the reality of pure being here as that one is. Putum. You see no more. No thoughts, I am non-dual. No thoughts, I am fat. No thoughts, I am enlightenment. If they come, let them pass. Wait for the next space. I don't know. Is that a teaching or is that just nuts?